with the mass shooting that recently happened, you know, it's obviously going to posit the question, like, why is this happening? Why is this taking place?
Grandparents, like, passing away, like, family getting sick, stuff like that. Just like, it can be different for everybody.
Death is definitely a big one. That's definitely been one for me too. I lost a little cousin. He was 5. Everyone in the family was hurt by it, obviously, and I mean, there was probably people were questioning it, like, why is this happening to him?
And not just death too, like illness and stuff.
Right.
Like long-term, like cancer, and
even COVID. All the people that lost their lives to COVID.
I knew someone that got cancer and leukemia, and he was young. He was young, and he's still battling it right now. But like, you wonder why that young, you know?
A girl from my school in middle school, like same thing. It was hard for me at that age because her parents are also like really involved with the church.
That hurt is also what could deter people away from God.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Which I bet is very common as well. Like if you have someone pass away, for example, like you were saying, and you mentioned that family still stuck with God, but on the other end, a lot of people will probably go away from God because of that. So I guess it kind of just depends on how strong your faith is, and I don't know, just willing to push through those really, really tough times. And I could understand why people would get away from God from that.
I feel like when something like that happens, though, like, you gotta think that like those guys are like screaming, like they have to be wondering why. And like, I feel like even if it is weaker, their faith beforehand, I'm with Shane with that one, but I think that even if it's strong, like it could still like be such an event, like with a young child specifically, like you have to wonder why. Like my grandma lost one of her sons when he was 4, and she like talks about it sometimes. She gets like so sad when she talks about it, but it's like you have to think that like when that happened, it's gotta take a toll. It's gotta hit you somewhere where it's like there's no way this is real.
All the questions start popping up.
And it's like, you're gonna ask the question, like the specific question, like why would God do this? You know, especially since, you know, I try to live by him. And I think it just comes back to faith, like you were saying, in community. That would obviously help 100%. If you don't have like a strong community around you to help you out during those times. But I think it's 100% possible and has happened that like people will lose their faith that way.
God is there to hear your frustrations and to hear like, this sucks. Like this is hard and why? It's this question of why me? Why is this going on? And there's a lot of pain behind that. And I think that's where that faith is made, or is either just fortified or really broken.
So is it like a test almost?
I mean,
that's how I kind of view it.
Yeah.
Because like as a non-religious person myself, I kind of see it as, okay, this is going to happen, and God's almost testing you to see how you will respond and how you will react.
Thinking it of that way too, like I feel like that can also diminish like a faith too, because you ask the question, you know, why would he even
Put out a test, yeah.
And a test that severe, you know, like why couldn't he just like make this month's rents hard to pay? But he had to take, you know, a loved one, yeah.